Hello everyone, and welcome to my BTG official channel. Examined our Randy and Hayley's lethal strategy. That's how it really feels. We recently finished watching episode 151. Did we just cross over into another world? Wow. Therefore, Randy and Hayley are not only cousins but also, in a way, business partners. For some time, the two have been operating the same con across the nation using the same trick, which has paid off each time. Hayley makes a move on a wealthy man, establishes herself with them, and develops a long-lasting relationship with them before draining their accounts and disappearing like a morning mist. Randy acts as Hayley's procurer, providing Hayley with support and backup. He ensures the success of her plan by getting her what she needs when she needs it. For a while now, we have suspected Mrs. Shaw Milton was not entirely above board. Nevertheless, we were aware of a problem when Randy, posing as Sammy the Samaritan, showed up at Uptown to transport Hayley to the hospital. As a result, the answer to the question of how Randy came to know Hayley is now known. They are cousins who make scams, or scuzzins, if you will. This prompts the inquiry, what is her real name if Hayley isn't her real name? On the poker table, we saw a lot of fake licenses and passports that couldn't be real, so who is she? Who exactly is Randy? How was Bill selected for the mark? Either she just happened to see him in a similar article, or one of Bill's lawsuits has hurt Hayley and Randy's family. The second question I'd like to address is this: was Hayley the one who provided Randy with the money when he returned to the casino and paid back Joey with interest of $20,000? With this being just the beginning and Bill's birthday treat about to fall into the wrong hands, according to the spoilers for this week, the drama is far from over. This poison could end up being consumed by someone else. Beyond the Gates also features the incredible Greg Vaughn on screen with us. His identity is currently kept a secret, but I believe he will soon play a significant role in this plot. Bill's backstabber, Hayley, was revealed to be Randy's cousin. Nicole received a preview purse from the Chelsea Cat collection from Kat on Beyond the Gates. When Kat told Nicole that she was back with Tomas, Nicole was a little perplexed. In contrast to her repulsion for Eva herself, Kat acknowledged that she had been furious at her boyfriend for sleeping with Eva, but that she had moved past it. Kat wanted to know when her mother would see her father again, and Nicole wished Kat and Tomas well. Nicole said that her daughter didn't fully understand the situation after Kat said that Tomas's cheating was recent and Ted was old history. Kat almost begged Nicole to take Ted back, but Nicole didn't want to talk about it anymore because she wanted to emphasize that Kat didn't know everything that had happened. When Kat found out that Ted had slept with Leslie both now and in the past, she was shocked. Nicole sighed as Ted confirmed Kat's theory that Leslie had concocted a scheme to get Ted into bed. The psychiatrist was sick of people keeping her in the dark, so when she heard that Kat and Mona had concealed the fact that Kat had once caught Leslie in Ted's hotel room, she was disconcerted. Kat decided at that moment to give Ted a break and made her way to his office after the mother and daughter talked about how overbearing Leslie had been with Ted. Leslie visited Ted, seductively revealing the waitress outfit she had worn when they'd met and going heavy with the come-ons. Ted told Dana that it was a little early for Halloween and wanted Dana to go. Leslie didn't like Ted getting cozy with June. Ted said that June was just a friend, so Leslie said that June was better for waitressing if he wanted to eat. Leslie accused Ted of running away once more, which was his specialty, when Ted raised his hands in protest of Leslie's inappropriate behavior. Leslie grabbed Ted and told him she wanted him, but Ted was firm about setting limits. Kat saw the spectacle when Leslie pulled Ted onto his desk when she arrived. Leslie told Kat that she was giving her dad the daily special, and she was overjoyed. After Ted kicked Leslie out of his office, Kat complained that she had entered what appeared to be an OnlyFans role-play scene. Ted swore he loved Nicole after learning that Nicole had told Kat about his affair with Leslie, but Kat wasn't sure if Ted knew how much he had done. Kat lamented, "I thought you were better than this." Nicole rolled her eyes in the nurse's station when Leslie approached her at the elevators and claimed that Ted had worn her out. Dani went to Uptown to meet Andre and find out what he decided about their relationship. Dani briefly appeared hesitant when he stated that he wanted to remain married. Andre explained that when he saw Ashley and Derek happy at the hospital earlier that day, something clicked for him. However, he wondered if Dani might want to be free to go back to Bill. Dani responded that she had a husband and that her ex-husband had married someone else. When Dani asked the photographer what Andre was thinking, the photographer said that Hayley had told him that Dani and Bill were spending too much time together. Dani thought Hayley was projecting her insecurities and that Mrs. Hayley had antics that were hilarious, like when she yelled at her and crashed her house to find Bill who had gone missing. The marriage between Shaw Milton was built on sand. Andre was not pleased to learn that Dani had waited for him to discuss their future so she could bring Bill a birthday present. He wondered if Dani's delay in meeting him had anything to do with Bill. Andre responded that he had been fine with Dani using him to make Bill jealous after Bill had cheated on Dani. Dani had not believed that Andre was jealous of Bill. Andre, on the other hand, had the impression that Bill was now getting in Dani's face. Dani softly acknowledged that she had indeed been attempting to let go of Bill and stated that she desired the success of her marriage to Andre. Andre noticed Dani's effort, but he wanted her to make room for him in her mind and heart. Andre was taken aback when Dani asked him to move in with her because they were married and she wanted to show that she was serious about putting Bill behind her. Andre was willing, even though he knew Dani was tapping the pedal too hard. He also wanted to keep his apartment. Dani concurred. Bill stared at the original company key that Dani had given him for his birthday in his office. Caroline came in, preparing for an early morning conference call despite the fact that everyone had gone home. Bill acknowledged Caroline's observation that Dani had stopped by, and the two talked about Dani's distinctive method of operation. Caroline had no idea how Hayley would feel about Dani's thoughtful gift to her husband. Bill concurred and requested Caroline's discretion. Caroline listed Hayley's attributes, causing Bill to joke if Caroline was in love with his wife. Caroline urged Bill to wake up and prevent Dani, who was always trying to make things about herself, from getting in the way of him and Hayley. Bill listened solemnly as Caroline spoke. Bill had to admit that Caroline's words were what he needed to hear. He recalled how tempted he had been when Naomi had introduced him to Hayley to admit that he had always wanted Dani. Caroline was certain that Dani regretted suggesting Hayley for their position as receptionist. Bill was absolutely certain that he would leave his wife and children, but now he was caught between fighting with Hayley and being jealous of Andre. Bill had to make a decision about whether he wanted to be with his current wife or his ex-wife, Caroline insisted. Randy was discovered when Hayley burst into the Lakeview Casino's back room. She informed Randy, her Kuzo, that it was time to commit, and she refused to let Bill play her by kissing Dani. Since she had never loved Bill in the first place, they were going to take legs out from under him. Randy was reminded by Hayley that her relationship had been a hustle from day one throughout. When they were this close to taking Bill for everything he had, she wouldn't let Dani ruin things. Randy was impressed that Hayley had